The coordinating minister of the economy and the finance minister said that Nigeria was already on its way to disaster before May 29. So it wasn't. Where are we the policies of this administration that's causing this.
Okay, we agree. So, so have we turned back from the way to disaster? Where are we?
Did the disaster stop?
Or where are we going now? Where are we now going? Well, okay, before we're going towards disaster and say they've stopped it. So where are we going now?
They stop it. What?
I'm just saying. You know, so. Again, I just think that we're going to be more practical about these things, and then the government sits back to look at, like I said, a more sustainable way of tackling poverty in the land. Like I've told you earlier in the morning, Sandra, the food is available. It is just that Nigerians are so impoverished to the point where they can no longer afford it. And we're talking about this idea of sharing rice and beans. It is better to look at things that can empower the people, where people can now make their own monies. And their monies are valuable enough to be able to take care of them than you thinking share rice and beans. And at the end of the day, you see that even the 2 billion, we didn't see anything. It was supposed to be 5 billion, Sandra. And the governors will be happy to collect the money because they know it's just nothing. Look at the non-kinetic thing in the Northeast now. The 50 billion approved for them. I say it's just a waste of. He said it's non-kinetic. Solution to insecurity. No,
it's not even security.
It's non-kinetic, some form of empowerment, ways of tackling poverty, to engender security in the Northeast. I tell you that 50 billion is just gone down the drain, not that completely.
And then after 2 years, somebody will be made to face the FCC.
And then the man would now say that it's some reckless politicians who are trying to drag the name of the government. Then on the issue of forex, you see, I'm hoping that Mr. Ʞᴄ_ᴘᴘ is not overwhelmed. I'm praying and hoping that he is not overwhelmed. I'm hoping that the leadership of the CBN at this time is not completely confused about what to do about this forex crisis. I hope that's not the situation really, because it's already looking like that, Sandra. Like I said, Mr. Ʞᴄ_ᴘᴘ appears to be a man who, with all good intentions, wants to fix the problem. He looks committed to trying to fix the problem. But again, what about the capacity and the real knowledge of fixing the problem? I just hope that he has what it takes to now fix the problem. But again, on the issue of demand and blaming people who are traveling abroad for education and medical tourism, that's at the full step of the bourgeoisie anyways, not for ordinary Nigerians to begin to worry about. But I also think that, that cannot be one of the major problems when we come to this excessive demand for forex in the country. I've said it, there are 3 categories of demand. The speculative demand from the black market, the government has to find a way to fix that. And then the corruption demand. Sandra, don't be surprised that the kinds of dollars people have at home, that is not even in the banking sector or even in the public, is a big problem.
Cash at hand.
Cash stored in storages. Because look, when people see this money, Sandra, they don't keep it in naira. These things are converted to dollars. I remember when the NSAS thing happened and something happened in a place. Look at the dollars that were flying all around. So he needs to look at the corruption demand too, and then also look at the banking sector. He said something that we need to pay attention. The fact that the banks are also making it a problem. They get their dollar allocation from the CBN at official rate. They audit, they don't sell it out because they're also speculating. We can't have banks who are speculating. And that's why people are saying that, we have a terrible economic situation. The banks are declaring profits in trillions of naira. What kind of business model are the banks running that is in contrast to the reality of Nigeria? So that means they are doing some abracadabra. It is now left for the CBN to now use its powers to ensure that banking is done in a way that does not sabotage the economy of the country. So those are the issues I expect Mr. CBN Governor to focus on, and trying to blame Nigerians who have genuine demands for dollars for their own personal things. Whereas it is everybody going to the black market to source for the dollars now. So it needs to fix the problem, not to come and begin to blame Nigerians or expect Nigerians to now help them fix the problem. The reason why Nigerians voted for them is to put them there to fix our problem, not to come back to us.
Thank you very much, Said Fuad. Now let us open the phone line for our dear community to share your thoughts and contribution as regards the conversation on board. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, so please do well to drop your comments in the live chat section on our Facebook and YouTube platform at Mainland 98.3 FM. We're also taking comments from the Facebook and YouTube platform, so you can drop your comments there. But the number to call is 0913 6000 410, 0913 6000 410. That is the number to call. You have just 2 minutes. Let's stick to the focus for the day, and let's stick within the 2 minutes time frame, the timeline that's been given. Would really appreciate that as well. You can send text messages and WhatsApp messages if that is more convenient for you. The number to send your text and WhatsApp message to is 0913 6000 430. 0913 6000 430. That's for text messages and WhatsApp messages. So let's have a conversation as regards the two focal points on the table this morning. The first, of course, is as regards protest over high food prices. And the second, the CBN blames Nigerians schooling abroad and medical tourism for NAIRA freefall. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, what's up?
Good morning, 𝐿hàjì.
Thank you very much. First of all, on the protest about the food.
Okay.
You see, the government of the day, they are trying to oppose, they're doing a counter, motion that there's no food shortage. And you see, and it is the same government that is calling an emergency meeting for, availability of food, of food. So what does that mean? You see, Mr. Fᴏʟʟᴏᴡ, I agree with the point that President Bola Tinubu should know that, the election is over and Nigeria wants a result. And during the campaign, like you rightly said, they said they have what it takes to amend the maladies or the wrong that has been happening to us. So that is what Nigeria is expecting. You see, they should not be playing politics with Nigeria's life. Enough is enough for that. On the issue of Central Bank Governor, you understand?
Yes.
You see that, he said that Nigerians, because people are cooling, people is traveling, that is what we call fluctuation of NAIRA. I want to use this result to advise our president. The political elites, if it doesn't take time, these are the people that is going to rubbish him. All of my advice to him is to do something, positively for Nigeria. Separate Nigeria from poverty. That is what you see. This political elite, they are marching west. Like Mr. Fᴏʟʟᴏ said, most of them are fighting they are calculating and having from the what they do this money. They are translating their remuneration to dollars. So what does that mean? It's sabotage to the economy. So I am advising our president. These people, they are the ones that will go to rubbish. But my advice to him is to do something positively, so that Nigeria will remember him, positively. That is what I'm advising him. Have a nice day.
Thank you, and you as well, 𝐿hàjì. I appreciate. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. I think I lost that one. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sandra.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Damilola. Good morning.
It is just that on food scarcity or food crisis, we have it in that way. And the farmers cannot go to farm again. Nigerians are not this. Nigerian youth are very vibrant. But when you go to the farm and lose his life or something, okay, the thing is just that most of the things we take west, east, are from the north. And this thing is just that, let's be realistic. Until the farmers are able to go to farm, this food crisis will not stop. Okay, we are talking about security and everything. Until we are being well protected, how do we go about our local businesses? In fact, I'm up and down. That's 2,750. 250, 300. Now, this government needs to wake up to the reality. Another health is coming gradually. And this time around, when they say an angry man is an angry man, an angry man is a madman. We should get that stated. So that people will do wrong. That's okay. Who actually trigger it? This and this. Exchange one, BDS and PDP. That's what the point. The government should wake up. These people need to wake up and solve the problem. On free for NAIRA, Sandra. We just started. These people have Mr. President, all of them in power. Don't they have dollars in their house? Don't they have dollars in their hiding? The way we actually handle this until we come to the wrong table, and we want to get the war. Now, how do you morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I appreciate your contribution, Mr. Dᴏ. We're live on Facebook at Mainland 98.3 FM. Please do well to drop your comments in the live chat section. Would really appreciate that. You can like and share the post as well. Thank you for your support. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ford. My name is Abubakar.
Yeah, good morning, Abubakar. Yes.
All right.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, on this issue of, let me speak on the issue of forex. First and foremost, I don't believe entirely what the CBN Governor said. I disagree that is issue of medical and school abroad that causes casino. The issue is that people are buying dollars. Politicians are using part of what they are getting, they are converting it to dollars. As he was addressing the house of our house, there was no way to say that all those people sitting there, they were not having dollars in their accounts. So politicians are already, they have more dollars in the hands of the people that want to have with the CBN. Then what is it? Our export is very, we have a deficit in export. There will be more money, dollars coming in. The Bureau de change, they have to regulate these people. They have to ensure that whatever transaction they are doing, they are record for it. They should monitor that on the issue of our forex, the rice,
food price,
food prices and rice in particular. Look, there is a global shortage of rice all over the world. India has stopped the exportation of rice. China has stopped exportation of rice. So the issue is that what is coming on the global, there is shortage on the global market, and it is not peculiar. It is not peculiar to us. What the government needs to do is to encourage farmers.
All right.
If they should go into a PPP, some kind of mechanized farming, there should be a food revolutionary in this country.
All right.
Every state government should go on their comparative advantage, ensuring that there is competition. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yes, very good morning to you, Sandra.
Good morning, Prince Wise.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome back to the office.
Thank you, sir.
You see, this morning, I listened to the CBN government, the finance minister. Yes, it's a lot of English. But this time around, not English we are expecting now. What we are expecting from Mr. President into the clear state of emergency on food. Even though they can place order for the special right to come in and take it to all the local governments. After about 6 or 7 centers for public to go there to buy the control price until our farm land is secure. Because as it is now, they want to open the reservoir for food to come in. What are we that food in this is storage? Please, let's go into back to flour. And our governor, what are they doing? Okay, Lagos State, you have a mechanized medicine. What are they? Is it no more producing? No more giving right? No more Lagos rice? So all our government, they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot to do. The federal, the state, even I can't go to local government. Why am I saying this? Because the governor only giving lot to the local government. Their money is not getting to them. So that's why I suggest the time around. Is it not better for us to scrap local government instead of making money for election? Because the governor, after remove from subsidy, they are making money. And instead of money go to the state. How did they spend their money? Is it for their people? Mr. President, I'm calling you this morning to please let food be available. Our agriculture minister, what is he doing? Have you given fair challenge our local government? What are they doing? So Baba Wola will have farm settlement. Can they go back to history and follow the right thing to do? Oh, Sandra. Let me talk and God bless all of you.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Prince Wise. Appreciate it as well. Hello, good morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Good morning, Don Peters.
Yes. Fuad, good morning.
Good morning, Don Peters.
Yes. Sandra, if you want to know how bad it is here in Nigeria, I want you to take out your eye. Go to where foods are being sold. Where the food sold. Go and see how Nigerians are living, the living conditions of Nigerians right now. You will see a family of 5 buying a cup of rice for the whole family. You will see a family of 4 to 6 buying 2 cups of garri to feed. So for the ruling party to be telling Nigerians that it is the politicians that is triggering the protest, I think they are not in touch with reality. To be very honest, they doesn't know what is happening, and it's unfortunate that that is such a defense that can be put in. Why Nigerians are hungry and dying in their own country when we are not at war. So what? Do you know in 2007, 2008, 2009, there is a world global meltdown, but Nigeria was not affected. Do you know why Nigeria was not affected? Because we have the people who knows what to do in power. We have a solid economic team. So what am I trying to say? For people to be making reference right now that are food shortage all over the world, that is why we are having food shortage. I think they have been economical with the truth. The truth is this: the APC government is not driving Nigeria into a better place. That's just the truth here. When a state is a state, we should call it a state. A lot has happened. Nigeria was not affected. Why? Because we are in state heads as at that time.
All right.
But right now, what we are having is those who are in power who want to grab power for power's sake.
Thank
The
you.
CBN Governor, that you say, is a man that I will just see him as a man that he have a zeal without knowledge.
Thank you, Don
He has a zeal to work, but he do not have the knowledge of what he wants to do. That is what I'm saying. The way I see him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Don Peters. Appreciate. All right, 0913-6,410. That is the number to call. 12 minutes past 9. That is time checkers at now, and you are listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Mainland Focus, and the focus for the day, or the focal points for the day, we're looking at the statement from the CBN Governor in his appearance before the National Assembly yesterday, where he said that Nigerian schooling abroad and medical tourism are the 2 major factors for the free fall of the Naira. Do you agree? And what are your suggestions to the CBN on fixing the forex crisis? And do you also think that all Nigerians have a role to play in fixing this Naira problem? I also have here protests over high food prices. That's as regards the fact that the federal government is saying there's no food shortage, and the protests that happen in Kano, Niger, some parts of Osun, some other parts of Nigeria as regards high cost of living. So do you agree with the APC that the protests are from politicians who want to cause trouble in the country? Do you also agree with the federal government that there is no food shortage in Nigeria? What do you think about the planned interventions of the government? The government has said that the Ministry of Agriculture has the National Food Reserve, so they will make the food reserve available to Nigerians. What do you think about that? And what would be your own suggestion to the government on how to tackle the problem of high food prices in the country? Let's have a conversation. Let's go to our Facebook. We have some messages on Facebook. Thank you very much. Please do well to drop your comments as well. Akonji Benjamin. Good morning, Sandra and Fuad. I really enjoy the conversation. Thank you very much. All right, we also have Benjamin from Shogule. Good morning, Mainland FM. For me, protests will continue and it will soon spread to other parts of the country that are yet to join. Nigerians are pushed to the wall of hunger, suffering, insecurity, hardship, poverty, to mention a few. So they are reacting. The president and his APC as a party should rise up to their responsibilities and stop this blame game. Since CBN Governor can tell us how much dollars spent on medical trips and school abroad, over the past 10 years is what is affecting Naira. It should equally tell Nigerians how much former President Buhari and the present President Tinubu has spent out of that 40 billion. It's okay. These are people cursing. Benjamin from Shogule, thank you. Also have here, hey Mainland FM, I greet you, Oga Fuad. You have indeed said it all, which is what they just in a bid to earn a living. 𝐿ᴏ from Igomo. Well, that is the situation that we have found ourselves. Water, we don't suppose get enemy. Don't they get enemy now? Well, we also have here just one. It's now 200 naira. Something we're still buying for 120 last year. We bought a carton for 7,600 last night. Carton of noodles, that small one. 4 sachet of water is 100 naira. 3 pieces of tomatoes is 200 naira. Chandra should know better. Normal soft drink. Sorry to cut your message short. The one that is paining me the most for is that ejaigu, that round fish. It's paining me.
How much are they selling that one now? One. Depends
stack,
on the size, eh?
A stack.
A stack, yeah. That's about 4 or 5.
Yeah, 3.
3,
it's
okay.
Now 3. It's no longer 4.
Okay.
It's now 3.
All right.
It's 700.
700 naira.
Something that used to be 350. But let's go back.
Right.
That fish is very important for Sapa people like us, vulnerable Nigerians like us. But anyways, normal soft drink is now 300.
300. I was shocked when just a bottle of soft drink.
In calculation yet. Maybe by the time I want to settle down, they'll be selling rice at 100k. Soft drinks 500. One egg will be 200. Mr. Fuad, what's the hope for singles like us? Is James Ogbonna that is asking?
I knew it was James. And James, please, that should not deter you. When we settle down to things were not too good, but we keep pushing. So don't say because of Borough Nigeria you not settle down, James. And I'll be waiting to get your invite to attend your wedding.
Please, and save us rice. Don't tell us to thank you for coming.
No, I will do the needful.
All right, continuing on James' message. I hope that parents will be considerate by the time want to pay bride price and just collect whatever.
We can negotiate that one now. It's not a problem.
Knowing the situation in the country, at least we can be paying in installment.
I see you guys every day opening 4 or 5 bottles and you're coming out by liter of PMS as this, So, like you said, maybe it's the reason why our leaders are not paying attention because they see that we're very resilient, we are very tolerant of these things, So,
a caller also mentioned it, that the fact that people are not, upset, Nigerians are not angry enough yet, and that's why the government is still,
But they don't have to wait for Nigerians to get to that point, really. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
They need to do something.
Joshua from Oregon, please, Mr. Fuad, help me tell the CBN governor if he's scared of this politician, he should keep quiet. We all know what happened during the election when they even named someone Gandola, so he knows who is with the dollars. About the food insecurity, please help me beg federal government to help us solve insecurity, and you will see food everywhere. Mr. Fuad, I'm from Benue. If the place is safe, I won't be in Lagos today.
You will be in his farm.
Because this is a good time to be a farmer in Nigeria.
All of them they've left their farms.
But we can't farm. Mr. Curtis. It's all right. There's so many other messages that we have here, but I'll be back to the phone line now. This is to Mainland 98.3 FM. Thank you for staying with us. The number to call is 0913-6000-410. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor Ambrose.
How are you, sir?
I'm well, thank you very much.
It is well. We thank God we are still alive. Fuad,
Morning, sir.
I greet you.
Greet you too, sir.
They say it's because of people that will have abuse. Their own children, where are they staying? All of them that they face and the senators, all of them, where are their children going? When they are sick, where do they go to? Why is it that is the common man that is bothering them? Why haven't they fixed the country's education? Somebody said they went to Unilag recently, and they said 2022 said they just graduated last week at Unilag. 2022 said.
They usually graduate like 3 sets at once.
That's even very fast.
Those are the things that is bothering them. That's the reason why police. They didn't say that when they entered, though, that they said when fuel is 600 and when they remove fuel subsidy, that things were going to come down naturally. Somebody called now and say rice is scarce even in India. Can you see? That's why we are where we are now. We just sit down, begin to permutate, and we begin to look for excuses. What concerns Nigeria with India? Are we operating with the same template? Is it the same reform we have? You see, until when we agree that there is a problem, and until when we agree that we need to restructure Nigeria needs restructuring so that everybody that we are not supposed to suffer in this country. Mr. President said we should not pity for him. Before he came in, he promised us by himself that the poor must breathe. You always use it as a jingle. The poor now cannot even, in fact, they are not really his trainer that is on the leg of the poor. So, if this time we will continue, they know what to do. They don't want to do it. The dollar is falling now. They are not talking of the politicians that are buying dollars. They are not talking of all that. They say people who are trying to earn a living for themselves because of the way things are in Nigeria. They say they are the problem. Now, they should fix Nigeria now. Whether people will not start coming back to Nigeria. It is well. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Pastor.
And Sandra, the market forces that they kept talking about then, where are the market forces now?
It only applies to the oil sector.
Even the market forces in the oil sector now, are they still at play?
Because it doesn't have anything to do with food.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Just hold on. Hello, good morning. Oh, we lost that one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is King. I'm calling from ∞.
All right, sir.
They said, God bless Obona. Just like that's because God bless that man. He has spoken it all. They said it's because opposition is the cause of all these protests. You can see from what has been happening. The kidnapping everywhere. It's insecurity, cost of living. Is it caused by opposition? Even if it's a lie, Tinubu went to Lagos Island, where he was voted for. He didn't win in Lagos, but he won in that constituency. There and then, people were shouting, he didn't power. That tells us this is just pure propaganda. Well, at least Prince from Amuwodo said something different this month. But in Congo, maybe they were all supporters. He is the only lone voice that is calling. Where is Ħapagun? Where is Ben? Can you call again?
We don't want people mentioning names.
I am not mentioning names, but we should be mentioning.
Just mention names. Thank you very much.
Please.
Let's our contributions be independent of other people's opinion because they are entitled to it. All right. You can react, but with your own thoughts. What are your own thoughts as regards the focal points for the day? Everybody has a right to however it is that they feel as regards certain things. I mean, same.
That's the beauty of democracy too.
0913600410. That is the number to call. We also have WhatsApp messages and text messages. I have here. I don't understand this message, but I don't know if Fuad can help me out. He says here, good morning. I'm Okon from Ikeja. Nigeria may be stable if she uses dollar as our official currency instead of naira.
How do you?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that.
Maybe just Kukuma use dollars since that's what
you want to create more problem.
Dollarized economy.
It's dollar. Again, it's not the fact that it's just that we need some liquidity when it comes to dollars and a proper regulation of the forex industry. It's as simple as that.
All right. It's okay. All right. We also have here. Good morning, Mainland FM. This is Gege Joshua from Ebutemeta. I think President Tinubu is surrounded by greedy politicians who are not giving him proper advice. The government think they can do anything meaningful without first solving insecurity. Let's see the magic. How do they expect the farmers to farm where their lives are not safe? And even moving food to the south is another problem.
Infrastructure problem too.
Infrastructure and kidnapping. I mean, kidnappers are asking for fried rice, so they can see food items going
and they just hijack it and kidnap the food items.
Kidnap the food items. So, Kayode from Ikotun, Sandra and Fuad, good morning. Our major problem in Nigeria is as a result of solving insecurity, especially in the northern region, which has prevented serious farming. Imagine states which are known as food baskets, just 1%, can't go out to farm anymore due to bandits, kidnappers, and unknown gunmen or terrorist attacks. Until when the issue of insecurity is tackled, nothing anyone can do. Kayode from 𝐴̀gbẹ́tókùn. From Ikotun,
yeah.
Also agreeing with Gege Joshua there. I also have here Mainland FM. I will never and never ever trust anything coming from APC government because all they know what to do better is propaganda, deceit and lies. I'll be a fool to believe a single word from them or their followers. Mayor from Ikotun, Egbe. I also have Odugbeson Kayode from Jakonde Estate. On hunger in the land, you don't need anybody to tell you that the people are hungry. So saying protest is sponsored by opposition is running away from the truth. Saying high exchange rate is caused by those schooling or going for medical abroad, all this is fall back to politicians. Can somebody that is receiving 100,000 salary go for medicals abroad? All this is awawi. Collect all stolen monies back from your cronies. That is the solution. Okay. Also here we have the only intervention is for government to stabilize the naira and tackle insecurity so that the farmers can return to the farm. And for Cardoso, I think it's high time he drops the appointment and faces his profession because his policies are inhuman. Lastly, Tinubu's summoning economy emergency meeting as a return is just an afterthought when the economy and security has been bastardized by his policies. Until he tells himself the truth, Nigerians cannot be deceived with their propaganda, and earlier they wake up and do the needful, the better. Chika Bende from Trade Fair, Lagos. Also here, good day to you over there. As regards governor of CBN statement, the best way to solve the problem is to use the same speed they use to remove fuel subsidy. They should use it on foreign trips if they can. Rashid from Ajegunle. Thank you very much. Also, very quickly, good morning to you all, my fellow patriotic Nigerians, and Pastor Sunday from Agboro. I totally disagree with the federal government. There is food problem in the country. I had a farm somewhere in Owode, and my crops are no longer safe because people go there in my absence to steal. And I am forced to stop farming. In the past years, it was not like that. I advise those in government to go around then. They will know a lot of people are experiencing hunger. On NAIRA fall, the managers of the economy are just looking who to blame for their failures. God will deliver Nigeria from their hands. What?
Yes.
So even if people go to farm, the people that are hungry will go to the farm and go and steal the farm produce.
No, it's just, you see,
that's another problem.
Yeah, but
because there's hunger in the land, so you can't see food producing on farms, and then people will just go there. We're not encouraging stealing, but
again, if we have enough, if there's enough supply, people won't. It's just about having enough, really. Nigerians are not thieves, so they are not. Look, like you said, Nigerians are resilient. We've gone through a whole lot, and for us to still be this intact, to still keep our level of sanity at this level means that Nigerians are ready, to live their lives normally if the government can do the basic things for them. So it's just about fixing the problem, really. And people have said, fixing security. Look at the forex crisis, attend to the real problem, and Nigerians will be okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Madam Sandra. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Yes, this is Samuel calling from Ojodi.
All right, sir.
Mr. Fuad, this the current CBN governor. Where did he work before?
Oh, he has a glowing CV.
Hello?
He has a good track record for educational background.
No, I'm not talking about his record. Where was he working before in his appointment?
I know he's working in the banking sector.
He was in the banking sector for a very long while.
So.
I think if I'm not mistaken, he was there in the CBN now. Under 𝐴̀mẹ́fẹ̀lẹ̀ now.
No.
He wasn't the commissioner for budget and planning in Lagos.
He's also worked in government and all of that. He was never in the CBN.
He was not in CBN.
Okay. Sometimes sometimes when I listen to these people, like almost half of the deputy governor of the central bank that work under 𝐴̀mẹ́fẹ̀lẹ̀, they are still there in the CBN today. Do you know that?
Yeah, some of them are
still most of them are still there. So that is why sometimes when I listen to these people, when every accusation that they are accusing Emefiele was Emefiele taking those decisions on his own, or most of them were part of the decision. You understand? Those are the things that we need to, you come out and be telling us because of people traveling this and that. Half of the people that travel in this country, are they not politicians? Is it not their children and the that travel? And for some of us, sometimes when we call, I listened to somebody this morning saying that the federal government should place order for rice, and I was just laughing, and I asked myself, if the federal government will place order for rice, is it not the same exchange rate that they are going to use to import those rice? So that when they bring the right, they should share the right to the local government, so that the party member will not share it between themselves. We should ask questions. The palliative that the federal government promised people, where did you see this Lagos State where they share the palliative? Apart from you see them sharing within the party members. So that tells you that we are not serious. These people are not, they are just there for themselves. The politician will never fix this country. I keep on saying it. They will never.
All right.
Because if they know that they fix the system, they will not benefit from it. So the system is beneficial for them. That is why they will never correct it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your sharing your thoughts there. All right, let's take a message from Facebook. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, and you are listening to Mainland Focus. And we are having a conversation as regards, the hot topic at the moment, which is the protest as regards food prices, and also the CBN Governor saying that, people who are traveling abroad for schooling and all of that, and medical trips are, the two major factors for the depreciation of the Naira. Not the unification.
Part of the major factors.
No, he said two major factors. That's what he said. Okay. All right, Prince Leo Ozoma. Good morning, Sandra and Fuad. We are blue blah sorry for that. We are back to blame game. That's what I wanted to say. We are back to blame game era.
Nobody will take that.
Which started in 2015 by the APC. Instead of getting the jobs cut out for them to be done as expected, listening to the CBN governor, there were no timelines to his proposals. And that's my problem with all of it. APC, and APC. How many times did I call you? I really do not think we should expect much from our current leaders because the signs are ominous. Leo Ozoma from Isolo, Lagos. Is right. Thank you very much, Mr. Adayo Dada. As usual, we can't read your message. But thank you for sending in your message. We appreciate. Anatoye Temitope Michael is saying it's unfortunate that this administration is yet to realize that they are now in power, which I expect that all this propaganda should have stopped and get working, following the statement that opposition parties are the ones that sponsor people to carry out peaceful protest on the high cost of food items in the market, knowing fully well that insecurity, which has made it impossible for farmers to go to farm, is the major problem. On the statement made by the CBN governor that Nigerians studying abroad is the cause of one of the causes of the high pressure on dollars. In the first place, before this administration came on board, has Nigerians not been studying abroad? If federal institutions are functioning well without annual strike, will Nigerians continue to japa? How many of the political leaders and government appointees have their children schooling in Nigeria? This administration is just looking for excuses, and anybody
to blame,
and nobody should defend their failure. God bless Nigeria. Temitope Onotoye. I also have Patrick Obiazo. For the food reserve they intend to release to Nigerians, when were they planted and harvested amidst the insecurity around the farm?
There's always a reserve. There's always a reserve. Yeah.
What type of food are we talking about? Does it include gari and eggs?
Maize, I'm sure rice, beans.
Will it be free for Nigerians?
And without that, I don't. It can't be free, obviously. Maybe at subsidized rates. So we're looking at food subsidy. Yeah.
After getting the food, what about the price of gas and kerosene or the condiments that you use to cook? I'm not the one asking. It's Patrick.
I don't have answers to that.
No, you must. On the statement by the CBN governor, please, did we pay for the private travel of the president in NAIRA? The presidential aircraft was parked in France during his stay. What were the parking charges? Were they paid in naira?
I know
the CBN governor should beg the governors who mop up the dollars as soon as they collect their FAC allocation.
He should. You see, he keeps deflecting on those issues. The corruption demand of the dollars. That's the CBN governor. Look, it must be for politicians who know the problem. Half of those people sitting down before him, questioning him, know what they have in dollars, how they mop up, and how their other cronies also mop up these dollars.
To the glory of God. We're all here during elections. When we were hearing things, we were seeing EFCC at primaries. And
the way the primaries were dollarized.
And we were saying, so please, let's not talk about who is dollarizing the economy or who is not dollarizing.
And then on the foreign trip of the president, he said he went on a private visit, and people are questioning that trip. That look, if it was a private visit, did he use his private money on that trip, or was public money that was used for a private visit?
Well, the wife of the president has said they have money.
No. We are asking that private visit to France, was it public money or private money that was used for that trip?
Was it government funds or
his personal money? Because he said it was a private visit. It's not anything government function.
Sorry. Well, 9:37 a.m. It is still Mainland 98.3 FM. We have Tunde Ogumuyiwa saying good morning to you, Sandra and Fuad. I think it's high time for Nigerians to know that nothing good will come from this politically considered CBN governor and Minister of Finance based on the flimsy excuses they give. Can you compare them to the likes of Soludo, Sanusi, Okonjo, etc.? Well, we wish them all of the best. But let's go back to the phone line. I'll be back to messages to wrap things up in a bit. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Mainland Focus, calling from Ocean.
Yes, Mainland Focus. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me first of all emphasize this for those are Christian. When Jesus the Baptist was baptizing children in the river Jordan, he told those that he was baptizing that somebody will come that is greater than him, that he cannot even stand his stature. And Lepele was the former CBN governor. Somebody that is greater than Lepele at the end of his 5-year tenure this year. This is Kábíyèsí. If President Tinubu wants to succeed, he should quickly sack this Kábíyèsí, because he said it was the people that are sensitive to avoid or people that are going for terrorism abroad are the fraudulent of these dollars something. They should also investigate him. If he also is not among them, if you don't have anything either one or two in abroad also, it should also be investigated too. Then number 3. So at my age now, I am 46 of age. Did I need somebody to tell me that I'm hungry before I go to either local window or mama food before I go and purchase my food? Look at how this government have politicized the issue of hunger. That it was the opposition that was behind that policy in Niger State and Kano State. Look at that. Where exactly are we able to? Where exactly is this government able to? That my complaint. I don't even know whether they are going back or they are going forward.
Nice.
Sometimes, if I see that, I ask myself, is it a crime to vote for somebody that this person is good at the end of the day? I will be put and is it a crime? Have a done that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Say I beg you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
Yeah, good morning.
Mr. Fuad, how are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, this is Emmanuel calling from the Lɪധᴇ.
All right, sir.
You see, it's so pathetic what the CBN government mentioned on national television. To me, if that is the problem, solving the problem of dollar in Nigeria is so simple. And what do we do with the people inside his office that are supposed to monitor the activities of commercial banks that are selling dollars to people? And once there was a time they said, okay, fine, BDC operators should bring in their returns, submit to CBN. What have they done with that? Now, if it's time for him to first and foremost look inward and sanitize the system first. By the time he's able to do that with CBN, he can now move to commercial bank, unexpected inspections, go to their foreign exchange desk, and want to see the past 6, 7, 8 months, who are the people they're selling dollars to, and what's the level of dollars they have in their vaults. Honestly, if we take this measure, a lot of things will be exposed concerning what is happening to dollars. It is not a story that politicians are storing dollars to make sure that at least they are relevant in the political environment. So, by the time you go out to do all these things, honestly, a lot of things will be revealed. For his personality, yes, as you said, Mr. Fuad, he is willing and is ready to work. But the question now is, those people that are questioning him, are they free of what they are coming in to come and explain? But honestly, they are the one keeping the dollar. What do you expect him to say? We are saying, you people, if you take a man with God, a man that says, I don't care what it's going to take, I will say the whole word, the whole truth. And that's what has affected one of the former CBN governors that later became an enemy in the north. I don't want to mention names. You understand my point now? It's the only time we started looking inward to solve this situation. If we can monitor and scrutinize commercial banks, honestly, the truth will unfold. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, sir.
You as well. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, that's the last call we can take for the day. We'll wrap things up with a few messages, and that'll be it. But thank you so much to everyone who has called into the show. We appreciate it. Let's see. We have quite a number of messages on WhatsApp. I sincerely apologize if we can't take everything. But Ifeanyi from Asheshe, I love Nigerians for suffering and smiling. Many are suffering and dying. A time is coming when political elites will no longer be moving on the streets, but rather be legislating outside the country. We have more beggars, while few ones are buying wine in clubs for thousands daily. Well, I mean, we have state governors who are governing from Abuja, so there's nothing that can really shock me anymore. Good morning, Sandra and Fuad. Permit me to compare the House of Lords and that of Common in England and the charade those federal lawmakers demonstrate. I was stunned when a thorough investigation of Mark Zuckerberg over his company's activities and that of the summon the Senate did to Mr. Cardoso with his infantile blame on Nigerians for the present economy woes made me wonder if we can ever vote people of such caliber in this country, because the personal interest of lawmakers supersedes anything they claim to represent. Please don't tell me the British democracy is an advanced one, else the essence of literature review and research will be defeated. God bless Nigeria. Said from Ifo. I'm amazed. I don't know. But you remember we were having a conversation as regards how they grill people when the CEOs of
the tech companies, the social media
companies, tech companies faced the house, and it was hot. And the questions, the defense that was coming in, each CEO had his lawyers at his back, and everybody was just. And
the attention they pay to details and the kind of information to give. That's serious legislative work.
Well, someone will say that you can't compare.
Yesterday what they were even doing with the economic team of the president was that they were giving them time. You are going to speak for 10 minutes, 1 minute remaining. Look, if it has to take a whole month to grill these guys, why not? So that we can really know what we're doing. But again, it was like, let's just quickly get these things done in a hurry. And I think sometimes some of these summons are just to fulfill their righteousness, really. That's what I think.
Well, that's a wrap for today on Mainland Focus. I sincerely apologize if we're not able to take your message either from Facebook or WhatsApp or even phone calls. But of course, the conversation continues. Join us by 10 o'clock for the big talk. We'll be discussing loan apps and all. And by 1 p.m., midweek politics, 2 hours of undiluted political conversation with Said Fuad and Ʞᴏജ Akinode. And by 4 p.m., join Sage Babalola. It's going to be an interesting one. A conversation as regards the legality of ransom payment and, kidnapping in Nigeria. It's going to be an interesting one. So stay with us for further conversations. This is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. My name is Omobola Sandra. We'll be right back.